Most people still believe serious power only comes from traditional firearms, but hidden in plain sight is a category that hits way harder than anyone expects. Today, we are diving into non-gunpowder rifles that deliver serious power, shocking penetration, and real-world performance, all without a single grain of explosive propellant. Some of these setups are legal to buy online, shipped straight to your door, and powerful enough to make even seasoned shooters pause. So buckle in, because what you're about to see completely rewrites what air-powered really means. What if I told you there's an air rifle that doesn't ask shooters to choose between power and precision? It delivers both in a way most people don't believe until they feel it for themselves. That's exactly what the FX Impact lineup does, redefining what a pre-charged pneumatic rifle can be from the very first shot and holding attention right through the next. The Impact isn't a run-of-the-mill PCP airgun. It's a high-end, highly modular platform built for serious shooters who demand adaptability, accuracy, and real performance. The core of the system is a regulated compressed air power plant with a maximum fill pressure of 3,625 psi from carbon fiber air bottles, sized at 480 cubic centimeters on standard models and 580 cubic centimeters on extended versions. What really sets the Impact apart is its interchangeable caliber system. You can configure this rifle in .77, .22, .25, .30, and even .35 calibers by swapping barrel liners and pellet probes, making one rifle capable of everything from precision target work to serious hunting roles. That flexibility keeps the platform relevant shot after shot, season after season. Accuracy isn't a happy accident here, it's engineered. At the heart of the rifle's performance is the FX Smooth Twist X Superior Barrel Liner System, a match-grade rifling design that stabilizes both pellets and slugs with remarkable consistency. Pair that with the external Quick Tune system, which gives you intuitive micro and macro adjustments to hammer spring tension and valve behavior, and you have a rifle where dialing in your desired performance is part of the experience, not an afterthought. Feeding comes from removable high-capacity magazines that scale with caliber, up to 34 rounds in .177 caliber and 18 rounds in .30 caliber, so reload interruptions stay low when consistency is the goal. Trigger feel matches the rest of the design with an adjustable match-grade trigger that delivers a crisp, predictable break shooters trust. Real-time feedback matters when fine-tuning performance, and the Impact doesn't leave you guessing. Dual weaker pressure gauges display both bottle pressure and regulated plenum pressure, letting you see what's happening inside the system and make precise decisions rather than educated guesses. With a starting price of $2,100, this bullpup's smart balance, refined controls, and intentional layouts make it feel purpose-built in every shooting position and real-world scenario. Umarex Gauntlet 2 in .30 caliber. Picture holding a rifle that blends the punch of powerful big-bore airguns with the consistency and ease of a modern regulated system. That's exactly what the Umarex Gauntlet 2 in .30 caliber brings to the table. Right when you lift this PCP air rifle, you feel the balance between serious performance and practical design, and the numbers prove it. It's a regulated pre-charged pneumatic rifle built around a 24 cubic inch air reservoir filled to 4,500 psi, feeding a 2,800 psi regulator tuned specifically for the .30 caliber. That regulation isn't just marketing, it's what delivers about 25 reliable, consistent shots per fill with minimal drop-off in power. When it comes to power and velocity, the Gauntlet 2 stands out in its class. With 44.75 grain pellets, it pushes close to 1,000 feet per second, producing around 99 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. Switch to heavier pellets like 50.15 grains and you're still in the 1,000 feet per second neighborhood with about 105 foot-pounds, proving this rifle isn't shy about hunting-level performance. The action is smooth and purposeful. A bolt action with a large, knurled handle lets you cycle rounds cleanly without sacrificing your position or rhythm, and the 7-round rotary magazine keeps shots lined up for follow-ups when you need them. How a rifle feels matters, and Umarex nailed it here. At about 8.5 pounds unloaded and 47 inches in total length, the rifle is full-bodied but balanced so you can hold on target without awkward canting. The 28.25-inch barrel gives you the length needed for velocity without turning the rifle into a yardstick. Umarex didn't stop at raw numbers. The stock is synthetic and well-refined, with Picatinny/11mm dovetail rails and integrated MLOK accessory slots on the forend so you can mount bipods, lights, or lasers without compromise. Adjustable cheek piece and rubber butt pad add comfort for long sessions out in the field or on the range. Priced between roughly $430 and $500, the Umarex Gauntlet 2.30 caliber delivers hard-hitting power and precision that perform far beyond its price class. Bushbuck .452 caliber. Bushbuck is a high-end, PCP big-bore hunting rifle known for its exceptional long-range accuracy. Chambered in .452 caliber and powered by a pre-charged pneumatic system that fills to 4,500 psi, feeding a 285 cubic centimeter air reservoir designed to maximize every shot. On its high-power setting, this rifle produces more than 600 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, and on its low-power setting, it still delivers about 4 shots at roughly 400 foot-pounds. One of the defining features of the Bushbuck is its high-quality .452 barrel with a specialized twist rate. Western Airguns engineers this barrel to stabilize both short and long bullets, including projectiles over 400 grains. He's giving shooters extraordinarily tight groupings and reliable accuracy at distances where many big bores begin to lose steam. Accuracy has been tested out to 250 yards with impressive results on quality ammunition. Operation is straightforward and focused. The rifle uses a bolt-action single-shot configuration, prioritizing strength and simplicity over capacity. A clean-breaking trigger around 3 pounds of pull complements this design, giving you precise control shot after shot. On high power, you get 2 full-energy shots per fill. Switch to the low setting, and that extends to 4 efficient shots with consistent performance throughout the string. Priced between $1,396 and around $1,800, the Western Airguns Bushbuck 45 is built for hunters who demand disciplined shot placement, verified performance, and uncompromising big-bore capability rather than casual appeal. You ever pick up a rifle that feels like it's begging for serious use the moment your hands touch it? That's exactly the impression the Benjamin Bulldog M357 makes. At its core, it is powered by a pre-charged pneumatic system filled to 3,000 psi and fed by a 440 cubic centimeter air reservoir. That combination propels .357 caliber pellets at velocities up to 1,135 feet per second, producing as much as 300 foot-pounds of energy on the strongest shots. That level of force pushes it well into the big game hunting category, where ethical knockdown power matters most. The rifle's bullpup layout keeps overall length at a manageable 36 inches, making it easy to maneuver in tight environments like stands, blinds, and in dense woods without sacrificing barrel length or ballistic performance. The synthetic stock and balanced design make it feel solid in your hands, while keeping total weight right around 7.7 pounds ready to shoot. Functionally, the Bulldog uses a bolt-action side lever that's reversible for left or right-hand operation, paired with a 5-round auto-indexing rotary magazine for follow-up shots. Hunters get about 5 powerful rounds per air fill, enough to make quick work of medium or large game without the need to refill every few seconds. It also features a sound T-tap baffleless shroud that significantly tames muzzle blast for a big bore design, and a 26-inch Picatinny optics rail up top makes mounting quality scopes simple and secure. With prices around $900 to $1,000, does the Benjamin Bulldog M357 packs big game power into a compact, hunt-ready design that blends practicality and performance in every shot. When you hear air-powered and arrow in the same sentence and expect something gentle, the Hatsan Harpoon arrow launcher proves you've been underestimating what modern pre-charged pneumatic platforms can do. This isn't an accessory or experiment. It's a full-powered arrow launcher built with real hunting performance in mind, and its authority hits the moment an arrow leaves the barrel. The Harpoon combines a rugged bullpup layout with a side lever action and a high-capacity 500 cubic centimeter aluminum air bottle filled to 3,625 psi, giving you the backbone of a powerful PCP arrow system. Designed to fire standard 20-inch commercially available crossbow arrows with a .30-inch inner diameter, this launcher turns compressed air into impressive speed and energy without needing specialty bolts. At its peak, the Harpoon can send arrows downrange near 600 feet per second and produce up to 330 foot-pounds of kinetic energy, numbers that place it well beyond typical bows and most crossbow setups in terms of raw punch. What sets the Harpoon apart from traditional archery gear is how it blends airgun power with arrow performance while keeping operations simple. A single-shot side lever cocking system ensures each launch is deliberate and controlled, and with about 10 shots at optimal velocity per fill, you get real follow-up capability without sacrificing peak performance on the first arrow. Ergonomics matter in a hunting environment, and the Harpoon delivers. Its advanced polymer tactical stock features an integrated pistol grip for confident handling, a locking elevation adjustable cheek rest, and an angle-adjustable soft butt paddy for a custom fit in the field. Priced between $640 and $830, the Hatsan Harpoon arrow launcher delivers serious airgun power and full-size arrow penetration with repeatable shots and unmistakable downrange authority. If you think archery and airguns are two separate worlds, the Umarex Air Javelin Pro is the moment you realize they've collided, and the result hits the target harder than most people expect. It's a regulated, pre-charged pneumatic arrow-firing rifle that feels purposeful the instant you pick it up, launching arrows with a level of consistency and power that turns casual shooting into performance you can count on. Air Javelin Pro changes the game by replacing the old CO2 power plant with a real PCP system filled up to 4,500 psi. That high-pressure reservoir feeds a 1,500 psi regulator, giving you up to 25 effective shots per fill and about 15 shots at full regulated power before the air drops below the regulator limit. Performance numbers matter here. With Umarex straight flight arrows weighing 170 grains, this rifle consistently pushes arrows at 370 feet per second, generating roughly 52 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. That's a step above traditional bows and a level of impact that makes this tool capable of ethical, small to medium game hunting when used responsibly and within local regulations. The Air Javelin Pro keeps things simple and intuitive. A bolt-action design with an ambidextrous charging handle means there's nothing complicated between you and your next shot, and the rifle's lightweight build, just under 5 pounds, makes it easy to carry in the field without fatigue. Every Air Javelin Pro comes ready for accessories and optics. A full-length Picatinny rail across the top lets you mount scopes or red dots for better aim, while M-lock slots on the forend make adding lights, bipods, or quivers quick and secure. You'll also find a built-in pressure gauge close to the Foster Quick Disconnect fill fitting, so monitoring air supply is straightforward and fast. The adjustable stock ensures a comfortable fit for shooters of different sizes, and the modern polymer construction keeps weight down without sacrificing durability. With typical pricing in the range of $220 to $320, the Umarex Air Javelin Pro delivers regulated PCP arrow performance in an approachable package, making it one of the most compelling pneumatic archery rifles available for serious hobbyists and beginner hunters alike. Crosman M4-177. Some rifles are all flash, but this one is built to teach, train, and make consistent shooting accessible. Crosman M4-177 is a multi-pump pneumatic air rifle modeled after the M4 platform, designed to fire both .177 caliber pellets and 4.5mm steel BBS. That dual ammo capability makes it an ideal choice for target practice and skill building for beginners and experienced shooters alike. Power is entirely in your hands. With roughly 3 to 10 pumps, you can adjust velocity and impact shot by shot. Steel BBs reach speeds up to 660 feet per second, while 7.9 grain pellets top out around 625 feet per second, offering enough force for backyard training without compromising control. Accuracy leans heavily toward pellets. A rifled steel barrel stabilizes flight, producing tight groupings once sights are properly set, while BBS prioritize volume and casual plinking over pinpoint precision. Loading options maximize versatility. Pellets feed through a 5-shot firepower clip for controlled practice, while steel BBs drop into a 350-round internal reservoir and follow an 18-round track feed, making it simple to switch between focused training and fast-paced shooting. Sights are fully adjustable. The front adjusts for elevation, the dual aperture rear for windage, and both can be removed to mount optics or other accessories. 4 Picatinny rails surround the rifle, ready for scopes, lights, or lasers without modification. Comfort and handling stay user-friendly. A 4-position adjustable synthetic stock accommodates different shooter sizes. And a crossbolt safety adds an extra layer of control during training. Priced between $70 and $90, the Crosman M4-177 delivers affordable, adaptable performance focused on fundamentals, flexibility, and consistent, repeatable practice. Arcflash Labs' GR1 Anvil portable Gauss rifle is exactly the kind of futuristic weapon most people only see in video games and science fiction. This is a shoulder-fired electromagnetic accelerator that actually reaches the public market, and its raw engineering pushes the boundaries of what non-gunpowder projectile launchers can do. It does not use combustion, and under United States federal law it is not legally defined as a firearm because it propels projectiles with electromagnetic force rather than explosive propellant. What sets the GR1 apart is its role as the most powerful portable coil gun ever offered for civilian purchase. In simple terms, it uses a series of electromagnet coils powered by a dedicated battery and advanced capacitor system to accelerate ferromagnetic projectiles down its smoothbore barrel. The company calls it a Gauss rifle, though technically it is a coil gun powered by staged electromagnetic pulses rather than magnetic saturation alone. The performance numbers are striking for this class of device. Firing projectiles up to 1/2 inch in diameter, the GR1 can push them past 200 feet per second and generate roughly 75 foot-pounds of muzzle energy on a good day, a level roughly comparable to many high-end air rifles. Its feeding system uses a 10-round magazine with a variable design that accepts 3 different standard projectile lengths, giving shooters some flexibility in choosing ammo within specified dimensions. Under the hood, the GR1 runs on a 25.2-volt lithium-ion polymer battery that can deliver more than 40 shots per charge before needing a recharge. Thanks to a world-class capacitor charging system called a dual-clamped quasi-resonant inverter. This subsystem energizes 8 high-voltage capacitors that, in turn, power the electromagnetic coils that accelerate each shot. Rate of fire is surprisingly decent for such a novel design. The GR1 can push about 20 rounds per minute at full power, or up to 100 rounds per minute at reduced power settings, a feature useful for demonstration and research scenarios. With a starting price of $3,375, GR1 Anvil represents a true leap in electromagnetic projectile technology on the civilian side. And that is just scratching the surface of what non-gunpowder rifles can really do. If any of these builds surprised you, drop a comment and let me know which one stood out. Make sure you hit like, subscribe for more deep dives into next level gear, and stay locked in because more insane tech is coming your way. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and I will see you in the next video.